Ball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. So the Nets starting five. They've got Red Hot. Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. And it's Aldridge in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for New Orleans, Ingram is out there with Johnson. Then there's Bledsoe. Then it's Ball. And it's Adams in at center. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame. Durant, the pass to Harden. Here's Red Hot. His scoring numbers are pretty strong. He's up there at 21 points a game on average. Basket, good.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to speak with Stan Van Gundy. He said priority number one is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense. Here's Ball after the made shot from KD. Ingram outside.
So easy to see just how dangerous Ingram is in the pick and roll. I mean, his size, long arms, shooting, ball handling. The defense is in trouble when he's pick and rolling you.
Harris outside. The pass to Red Hot. Ingram comes with the double team. Harden against Bledsoe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Harris. Rejected by Ingram.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. I mean, his long reach really allows him to come up with a good number of blocks.
Ball kicks to Adams. Pass to Ingram. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And, you know, guys, not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can get it done inside, too. I mean, the way he releases the shot and that extension he gets on it makes it very hard to block.
It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the second dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line, throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
Here's Red Hot following the score by New Orleans. There's the lob to Aldridge, up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And, Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
Timeout. I tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Last game matched up with the Magic. Tough loss there.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on...
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And here is Ball. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Orlando.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
So for Brooklyn now, we've got Harden. Durant is out there with Harris. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Red Hot in at the point. 3 on the clock. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Boy, that in-between game of Durant's is deadly. Give him this shot, and you'll regret it.
Pelicans trail by 13. Ball kicks to Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ingram's got 8.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
KD on the wing. Pass to Red Hot. The tray. hits the three-point bomb. Red Hot's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nets.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
And yes, it's good. Ball's got his second bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Red Hot was indeed hot in the last game against the 76ers. Played some superb ball. He tallied 25 points and capitalized from the perimeter, making a few threes. That was just the latest in a solid string of performances from him. Obviously looking to keep the momentum going here this evening. We'll see how he does, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Harris against Ingram.
It doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
And finished off by KD.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
We've got 1:13 left in the first half of the game. It's Ingram on the wing. Here's Adams. The shot missing. Some solid defense from Aldridge. Lobbed up there for Durant. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Adams dishes to Ingram. 46 seconds left to play here in the half. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
And that one falls for Ingram.
And really, guys, I can't put a ceiling on.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Pelican 5 right now. Johnson is out there with Ingram. Then it's Ball. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. Ball against Harden. Passes it to Adams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way.
How do you like this? A sleepy-eyed assassin. Ingram looks like he could score in his sleep.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The Nets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. That's good from Red Hot. Both free throws good from Red Hot.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
They get a hand on it. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. There's the lob to Aldridge. The shot by KD. No good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Got that one up quick. Ingram's got 14 points.
No stopping Ingram when he's in rhythm, especially when he gets a pass in the spot he loves pulling the trigger from.
Here's Red Hot. He's covered by Ball. Here's Harden on the wing. 5 on the clock. From past the arc. And the Nets miss again.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Johnson can't hit. Nets leading by 7. There's the feed to Aldridge. Bledsoe with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Well, Steven Adams could be the league's most physical presence. All-star Jimmy Butler said that he is just so strong. Butler says he hit me with a screen, and I thought my life was over. Adams said his strength doesn't help with flopping. The refs are like, get up. Guys, he has a sense of humor about it, and maybe that's a counterbalance to his great physical gifts.
You're right, D.A. He is strong. Thanks for that report. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
On the free throw, no good.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Joe Harris. Aldridge out there with Durant. Then there's Red Hot. And it's Irving at the shooting guard position. The shot's good from Red Hot.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
And the call will be against Red Hot. That'll be his second foul of the game. Greg, after we saw top prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton playing a year in Australia, the NBA G League sweetened the deal to attract those blue chippers to this G League, which I think is a very interesting topic and a very interesting way to go.
It is. You know, I think the salaries now can exceed $500,000, not to mention the endorsement deals. And they're on a single team that's built around their needs. Certainly an enticing option for those who want to skip the college route.
Does this affect colleges, in your opinion, in their recruiting?
Not at all. You're going to love your school no matter who plays for them, especially if you're winning.
Just 4 to shoot. Shots good by Alexander Walker.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And it's Aldridge, top of the key. And the pass to Red Hot. There's the triple. No good that time. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. It sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Been a lot of talk, Greg, about in-season tournaments in the NBA to spur fan interest. The proposal was tabled for a bit. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, cash prizes for the players and coaching staffs, that always seems like a good idea. I just wonder, Kevin, if they're going to be any cash prizes for the broadcasters, because now I think they're on to something if we could get that, you know. But in all seriousness, we see that in soccer, right? And
It seems to work well, and I think if it can spur some more interest from fans, then I'd be all for it.
Yeah, the fans love it watching soccer. Here's ball, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope, or don't rock the boat, or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far, and I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought. Pelicans trailed by 19. The shot by Bledsoe, nobody around. And the Pelicans miss again. Brooklyn's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. KD passes to Irving. Over Bledsoe, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
You know, Irving is deadly from mid-range and really embraces that shot. He doesn't shy away from it, and I think he can give opponents a lot of problems because of it.
An easy 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Nets leading by 19 points. Pass to KD. Here's Red Hot. The Nets working the ball around now. Aldridge dishes to Irving. Here's Red Hot from deep. The rebound by Johnson. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Adams. Back to Johnson. Ingram kicks the ball. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists in the game.
You know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Nets.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Red Hot.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.